I just finished the Permaculture Design Course with Permaculture Education, and I'm really so pleased, so happy that I took it. The course really prepares us optimally to design sustainable sites, sustainable farms for ourselves, but also for other people, for clients. In my case, it also helped me to gain confidence because the course really takes so many subjects about sustainability into account, and it really helps you to get a global vision, a global view, to look at all the relationships to really create an optimal and sustainable design. So as they explain in the course, as a permaculture designer, after taking the course, it's not the objective that you are a specialist in every subject at all. You are really, the idea is to be the designer. It's like being an architect. The architect design a house or a building or something, but it's not the job of the architect to be able to know every subject of how to build the building, all the steps, everything, how to implement it. It's the same with being a designer. The idea is to make a design, to look at the relationships with various elements, to make proposition of what could be implemented. But then when it comes to technical, you don't have to know everything about everything. You can refer the client to professionals, to a professional botanist, or to a professional constructor. Also, the course gives all the steps to take into account when designing for a client, how to take the desire of the client into account, their way of living, the time they have, etc., the money they have to implement a design. Also, what kind of thing to think about when you visit a site the first time, what kind of questions to ask, what to look for at the site, which elements to be aware of. It's really well built. I really feel confident after taking the course to be able to make design for other people. I also really like about the course that, well, on the website of Permaculture Education, there is a directory of other people involved into permaculture, students, teachers, ambassadors. So you can really, through the website, connect with other people as well and create a kind of a community, so that when you don't know something, you can associate with somebody else, or you can also teach with somebody else. As I was told, that it's a common practice in permaculture to teach with other people, because someone is a specialist in economics, someone in intensive gardening, someone in eco-construction. I found it really amazing to get the possibility to cooperate with other designers, and that's what also permaculture incites us to do. I was also very pleased to get to know that after 2 years of experience, when you have the PDC, you are also allowed to teach permaculture. And if you already have it, as was my case, well, you don't need to wait 2 extra years. You can already directly teach. And I found that so amazing to be able to get the opportunity to other people to get to know more about permaculture, to be able to design their own sign outside, in a more sustainable way, to transmit all this very valuable knowledge, because we really need it in this time of transitions. At the end of the permaculture design course, we need to do a design for a site that we choose, and in my case, I chose to do it on a site that we may like to buy. We may like to start building our own living place. Doing the design on this land really helped me to think about so many elements that I had not taken into account before. I am so happy that I did this course before starting building this project. It really will help us to, on a small site, to do so many more things that I would not have thought would be possible. I really want to thank the entire team of Permaculture Education, because they've always been very responsive when I had a question. They were always very kind and supportive, and I also thank them really for having revising my end of course project. They gave me some really great insights, some really great ideas of other things to implement in the design, other things to think about possibly in the future. So really, thank you so much for making this possible.